I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to Complete Trader Academy's daily review. Today is April 20, Thursday, 2023. Just a little announcement. Again, course is open and a couple members only, but um, it's all ready to go. So the link is in the description here in the video. And also tomorrow is Friday, and I won't be in the country from Friday till I'll be back. I'll be back Wednesday. So that being said, here, beautiful day. Woke up to amazing movement. So price pretty much sank down, pretty much in Asia and London, and came down to take out those lows here that we were talking about, that liquidity right here, as fake support, and came into this block right here. So might see some more up movement after this level, but or obviously we blow through it. Let's go back. Let's go into a 4 hour real quick, and you'll see here that we took those lows out on the 4. Now we're in this demand block here on a 4 hour. So price can hold here. Obviously, you see this big bullish candle coming up. But there's a lot of liquidity underneath here, and we might just come back here to kind of retrace, be a big retrace in a way, and then could see some big movement back up here if it decides to kind of like consolidate and stay in a zone like it does here. But if we are looking for bearish structure and order flow, then you're looking for the lower highs and lower lows, and we expect price to kind of mingle its way down or rush through maybe these levels like it rushed through today, through these levels. Because when you had pools like that, or close nearby pools, they price tends to rush through it, and they'll use news. Let me go to a 1 hour real quick here, and you can kind of see. So I got the fib there, and what's funny is that the price. So what time was this? This was 3 o'clock. Yeah, so 3 in the morning London time. Rushed the price down, and look where it settled at 3, literally right at that 27 extension. Now I don't generally use these levels on the fib. I used to in my earlier days, but I don't. But sometimes it works. They know it's a retail fib, so I'm sure they program it that way. But I don't hold it dear life, right? It's just they're just projections, right? I like the 50 fib on the projection, but anyways, so price ended up coming out right here, and big imbalance here, and then price started to settle around 10 o'clock news for us. Not news, I'm sorry. 10 o'clock, the 4 hour candle, in New York, and then big bullish price. And the reason why we knew it was gonna kind of go up, because number one, it created these highs right here, right? And you have a massive imbalance of price here. So, you're going to get the retracement. So you look for the buy. And how did I do it? Well, I used this opening week gap right here previous. When did this even happen? This shit, let me go back. Okay, here you go. So you can see that's why I got these gray zones. I don't pay it. I don't like. I don't let these gray zones confuse me or anything. I kind of don't see them when I'm looking at price, but I see them as certain zones. And this was what was this? This was Sunday the 8th January. All right, 2023. Anyway, so I'm just trying to give you context or framework, because I need to go on a smaller time frame. Let me go to 5 hour, 5 minute. So you'll see here. All right, you'll see here. Whoa. Sorry, I'm a little lost here. All right, so you'll see here that this was the trade originally from yesterday, and price gapped, tiny gap, but it gapped, came down, came up, stayed kind of like underneath it right here. Bodies here respecting. Look at that closely. Bodies respecting that open, coming down, boom, sank. And obviously, I'm not even looking at the chart here. I'm asleep. But I woke up here around 8 o'clock. And I'm looking at price right here. I'm like, okay, well, we we have this low here. We ran through that low. We have an imbalance on here. You can, well, let me open it up, I guess, for you. Got that imbalance there, and even one right here. And also we actually have this opening gap from January 8th, right? So when I'm seeing that, and I'm seeing here prices now came down here, and they're pretty equal, even though it did take it out. I didn't I wanted to wait. So sometimes waiting for the opening at 9:30 is always best. But because you don't want to get chopped up into this, getting into it like, oh yeah, it's order flow, and then boom, right? So wait for it to show its hand. If it kind of rushed up, then then you can maybe find an entry there. But generally, the fake move is coming down at open. Took out this liquidity here, right, on the sell side, right, and then taps. Look how it taps that open, right, and then boom, rushes up and closes. Now I need to show you a 1 minute. And you'll see here, as I show every day, right? You'll see that we got this bullish engulfing candle, which I don't really, teach engulfing candles, which I do in the course, but in general, you're looking at that as strength, right? So, and you'll always get a little pullback afterwards. This is the signature pattern that we look for. I mean, I look for. So you have an imbalance in between, right, which is here. All right, and then price. I'll generally wait for the price to kind of dip in into halfway in between the imbalance, kind of like what I was saying yesterday. Same trade, and then I'll put my stop loss either obviously at the bottom of the candle, or I like 50% of the candle itself, right? It depends how big the candle is, and I mean, I don't want to be in the trade if it's coming lower than that. Why? Because the algorithm will generally look for 50% of the candle. If it's going lower, then I'm in the wrong, most likely in the wrong trade. But and if it's gonna hold, it's gonna hold, in this vicinity, right? So boom, perfect. Took this trade here, and where am I taking it? Well, like I was saying, I had that high, right? And then I have the open. So we have the open here. So this is a general target that I'm going to take to the upside because we got all this imbalance, and we have that high as well. So you see this high right here, right there. So as a near term high, I mean, you could have looked at that one, but this one will look good too. But my general framework is this gap, right, of today's open. So price comes to it, all right, hits it, right, and it gets very close to the top, and it's looks clean enough to me to say, okay, I'm done, right? So I end up taking 80% of this, and I'm already out of this trade, by the way, from yesterday. So when it tapped this, well, you can't see it here, but you can see it on the 5 minute. The opening gap here, I'm completely done because it is very possible that it could have just kept going. It didn't have to come retrace like this. Yes, we're bearish, so it will, but I don't know that, so I don't care either. I woke up and I was like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm good. I don't care. And then, anyways, taking this trade here is also a no-brainer because this is the flow that we like. I love to see. I mean, this is like butter to me. But let me go back to a 1 minute, and then from here I'm out of the trade because I'm gonna be done for my day. I'm going on vacation in the morning. I got a lot of stuff to do, and which I was running errands, and I'm glad But I could have caught this. This would have been nice, but I didn't catch it. I just was not even available. So, but you see here, once it created this equal high right here with that previous high over there. So, and then it shoots down away from it and creates that imbalance. I mean, I show you this every day, right? Damn near. But I mean, maybe not the equal high, but so they created the equal high, and now we got all these buyers here. So generally, if you're working with flow, you're saying this is lower low and this is lower high, right? So where's your lower low? Okay, well, it didn't break this low. So yes, this is a good area to buy again, but it's also not safe because you have this low. So I'm gonna mark it here. This is on the downside, generally the next place. And I think I'm making this video too long. Right? And that would have been a great sell right there. So that to add to your position, you could do that, right? As far as holding longer, you could have took this sell here. I just wasn't available, and then if it's gonna buy, it can either buy from under here or in this block. And look where it comes to. It comes in this block. So that would have been another buy there. You see order flow coming back in into each. You can see this, right? You can see breaking in, coming back into each block, breaking up, coming back into each block. Look at that. To the perfect, holding into this wick here, holding, and then you could have took that as a scalp. But I wouldn't have been interested. So at this point, I would have been done. I would have took this sell and been done, technically. But yeah, that was the day, and nice, amazing call. Take a look at yesterday's video, please, if you did not, and so this all makes sense. Going to the daily here, we do have news tomorrow. So, and I have a feeling tomorrow is probably gonna push that price down here. If I was to go, so since we're in here, going to a 4 hour actually is probably a little cleaner for this. I could definitely see us coming into this level here. Definitely into this level. And I'm going to put this a different color. This, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it just makes sense. I mean, if we're going to come down and we're going to make order flow and we just get a rush of price down to take liquidity out quickly from these guys. See this pool right here? There's a pool right here. So there's a pool right there. See that pool right there? So we have the downside here, and once it's coming down, I mean, I'm assuming that it'll rush for that, and what's right underneath that is this block right here. So this is kind of what I'm framing for the rest of the day, but keep in mind here's the caveat is that we have these equal highs right here. So when the price opens up today, or for tomorrow, that candle, that 4 hour or the daily, we could spike up here. They could use that news to spike up and clear this. All right. And I'm not saying up here or anything, but up here, this level, I can see it happening before it maybe reverses and comes down. All right. So hope this helps. You guys take care. And if there's anything else, but we are in this block too, though. So that should be interesting. This could get ugly here, to be honest with you. I mean, it's peaking and it's breaking levels. So we want to just see lower high, lower low, but you might get a big speed day like you did today at London for tomorrow's news. So, all right, you guys take care until Wednesday. You can still email me, and if you want to take a look at the link that we have for the course, feel free. All right, take care. God bless.